All right, I'm live. I'm running a little bit late. I was trying to get my trains running so they'd be running in the background. Well, something didn't go right. So I had joined at Schuylkill River Valley. Artie from Oz America Model Railroading. Wigwag Workshop. How you doing tonight? Dwight Curley. How's it going, Dwight? What we're going to do is we're going to have the other guys get in here. I sent them an email to join. Here comes Robert. There's Robert.
Aha!
And Dave's going to be here. And Tony, it's iffy. He's doing dialysis now in the evenings, and he doesn't know if he was going to have it done in time to come on here. So we'll have to see. But he said if he could, he was going to try. But he wasn't promising nothing. So, all right. We got Dwayne's Fork and Spoon, Boxcar Jerry Sattarelli, and we got Sparky 107. Good day, Model Railroaders.
Let's see who all has said hello to me. John at Schuylkill, Artie. Oh, Wigwag, how's it going? Dwight and Dwayne and Jerry Sattarelli and Sparky.
And Sparky.
I think I got everybody.
Yep. Sounds like it. So, Kevin's Trains GLE just popped in. Hello.
Hey. Hi, Kevin.
Weatherman Harry, my little brother.
Hi, Weatherman Harry. How's things going? I'm using the tripod tonight.
But what we're planning tonight is just to have an open forum. You can ask us questions. If you don't ask us questions, we're going to just talk about anything, pretty much. So I know we're all doing projects right now, all four of us. So we got a lot we can talk about. Hey, there's Dennis from Otter Creek in Rio Grande. How you doing tonight, Dennis? William from New Ferris Railroad.
Hi, New Fenris. Yeah.
Digger Evans. Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy.
Hey, Digger.
Wait for a few people to get in here.
Yeah, there's Vinny. Hi, Vinny.
Hi, Vinny. Boy, I'm glad you're in here. I got a question for you tonight. I hope you hang in there long enough for me to answer.
Yeah, but I think we figured it out, though, didn't we?
Yeah, but hey,
yeah,
doesn't hurt to get another opinion.
Yeah.
So. Dwight Curley.
Hi, Nathan.
Nathan, how's it going, my friend Nathan?
Denise,
that's my sister-in-law. I got to make it a family affair here tonight.
Yeah.
That's my sister-in-law, Denise Cross.
Joe Rader's in.
Right.
Digger, did I say hi to Digger?
I think you did.
There's Mystic John.
Mystic John, how's it going tonight? Joe Rader. Hey, Joe, if you don't have a use for them, they're flat cars that you got in your video today, I know somebody would like them. They're nice. They are.
Who, me? What?
No, I was talking about Joe Rader.
Oh,
He had a video today. He had an unboxing. He got 2 bulkhead flat cars. Really sweet from Jack.
yeah, I've got to put up my video. Jack actually sent me some hoppers. So I have to put up, I've got a mail call video I need to put up.
Yeah, you better get on the ball.
I know.
I haven't seen Dave yet. I sent him out an email. I thought for sure he'd be in here by now.
Well, look what I've got, Wilmer.
Some foam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not quite as expensive as the lumber, but
not as expensive as the Woodland Scenic stuff.
Ain't that the truth? Everything's expensive now.
But I did get to do what I wanted to with it. So. Took some experimenting.
Hey, there's Anthony from Georgia Sunbelt.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey, Vinny. While I'm getting you here, see that picture? Now I'm going to try to do this backwards here. On top here, this piece right here, above the little overhang roof. Now we've looked at I don't know how many pictures, and we do not see the roof on the other side. Would that mean the roof is even with this one in your experience of using pictures? Or you just take a guess at it? That's my question for Vinny tonight. That's expertise question.
Yeah, we were thinking the roof might be sunk into the level of the overhang because we don't see any equipment on the roof. We don't see any air conditioners, vents, anything like that.
Right.
But we only have pictures looking at the roof from the edge. We don't have any looking down on the roof. So.
Right.
Show it again, he says.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
And make your picture bigger.
Boy, you're bossy tonight.
No, Vinny said that, not me.
You see my picture here? You got this overhang right here. Well, this wall up above the thing here, now, would you say the roof is all the way to the top? The actual main roof? Or is it down even with this here overhang roof? What would you be your best guess on that? As we have no photos that show the roof. And the ones that come close to showing the roof, you can't see nothing. And you'd definitely think there'd be an air conditioning unit since this was taken, what, in 78, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, that picture was probably around 83.
Oh, 83.
Yeah.
So,
but
they don't even see an air conditioning unit. So just a question and get your opinion. Hey, I think here comes Dave. Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Yes. How's Dave tonight? No sound, Dave. Nope. Try it now. Nope. 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 Maybe your earpiece or something to run your microphone or something isn't working. Let me try something here on my end here. But you're all opened up here on my end. Let's go to, let's try this one here. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Did that That'll get you to where you're talking, Dave?
No, we still can't hear you.
Please stand by for technical difficulties.
If a live stream ever went perfectly, then it would be a real event.
Then he says, yes. Yes. He thinks that roof would be even with that there.
Overhang?
Yeah, that's what me and Robert both came up with. That's the way we were planning on it.
He's the official tiebreaker or the untiebreaker or whatever.
Mark from Stu Structures here is too, but I have a feeling he's going to say the same thing too. So
yeah.
So, and then I had a question here from Nathan. Did you figure anything out, Dave? Dave? Can you hear me, Dave? Huh.
Yeah, Dave, can you hear us?
Don't look like it.
No,
got a good picture. You just no sound. Anyhow, Nathan asks if I'm going to do it. Be doing a not bad episode. Someone in the future I don't mean to promote to have. Hey, I think I heard Dave.
Think so.
Did you hear me?
I hear you now. What happened?
Wow. I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Playing with these settings. Is that any better or worse?
That's fine. I can hear you.
Well, Nathan, no, I'm not planning on doing a not bad episode here in the near future. So there's your answer to your question. And if you want to go ahead and do something on a similar way, you got my blessing. Anybody wants to do that. That's cool. It's all get out. Go ahead and shout out people. That's great.
Yeah, really.
Never will stop that. There's Heath. I see he came in.
Howdy, Heath.
There's Steve, 87th PSAP. How's it going, buddy?
Steve 87.
Kyle Stevens.
Kyle.
Right. And I did see Mark from Stu Structures in here.
How you doing, Mark?
So what are you working on tonight, Dave?
I was building these trees for over at the.
Oh, that looked great. That really looked great.
Yeah, I was trying to copy Boomer dioramas. I got my makeshift eagle there too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
That
He don't look that
cool.
good. He don't look that good. Yeah, this is a little tall. It's about 80 feet, scale feet. Measure it, right? All right. About 85 when you count the tip there.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
Hey, well, they look great.
figured they're time consuming. They're not too bad to build, but they're time consuming. So I'm not going to build a ton of them. I'm trying to rebuild a new bird though, and I wasn't crazy about that one. I don't know if you can see that at all.
That's a bird.
That's what I said. It's not a wire. You don't have to be mean about it. Jeez. No. I might have to get a hold of mini prints or Shapeways or something like that. I don't know who makes that kind of 3D stuff.
Birds, boy, an HO scale. Depending on what bird, it better be a big bird.
I think a company named Cat's Paw.
Cat's Paw?
CATZPAW.
Okay.
I bought some pelicans from them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
CATZPAW.
Uh-huh.
All right. I have to look them up. I'm gonna keep working on it. I think it's just a little too big. It's a little too big for HO scale.
Want to say hi to Mr. Rail Yard? Ethan Armitage and John Tenzillo has stopped in.
I cannot see the chat.
But
Am I not supposed to be able to see the chat when we do this? I can't remember.
well, you should be able to see the chat.
Yeah.
You gotta go over, do the thing over in the corner.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can. Are those focused?
Oh, look
Yeah, I
at
can see
that! Pelicans and
Yeah, they're pelicans. Yeah, I think there's 4 of them.
yeah, that's a pretty nice sized bird, though.
Yeah, they
Ah,
are.
I'm not talking robins and bluebirds and
Yeah, a robin would be about a third of the size of a pelican.
I'd have to put on my visor just to see them.
Yeah.
I got the chat now.
Dave, BNSFN skill in the house. How you doing tonight? But so, Dave, you're working on trees. What you doing with the foam there, Robert?
So, what I'm going to do in my yard, let's see if I don't move this over just a little bit. So this, to the great passenger station that Wilmer is making is really sits below the main line. So this end of the yard's going to have to go down, and then my main line, I'm going to raise an inch. So what I'm doing is I cut foam, and the only way to do this, to cut a 16-inch piece of foam, it's going to have to be 16 inches wide. So I had to cut it in 4 pieces that are 4 inches wide each, and then I took a razor saw. Well, I drew a line because this drops from 2 inches to 1 inch. I took a razor saw and cut along there. You just can't do wide pieces. There's no way to do a wide piece. So I'm doing 4 4-inch pieces, and so this is I'm going to take my 2-inch piece of foam out of here, and then replace it with these. And so these go from 2 inches down to 1 inch in a 4-foot section. So that's a 2% grade. And then I will have some track at the end that's just level. And then, like I said, so that drops an inch, and my main line's going to be raised an inch. So there's going to be a 2-inch difference there.
Hi,
And that's what I'm doing.
hi, Redbird Tony. He's in the chat.
Hey, Tony.
Tony, I sent you a link in your email if you want to come in and join. I did send it over to you, buddy. I'd really like you to come in and join with us.
But anyway, that's what I'm doing with the phone.
All right.
That sounds
And
fun.
Robert, well, he pretty much told you what I've been doing. I've been working on that building for him, that Alexandria, and I just finished up all the windows. I did the video on how to make them, and how I'm making them anyhow. And I did make one variation from the video. Instead of using crystal clear, I'm using Mod Podge gloss, which is a little easier to apply, and it costs a whole lot less. So, and it does do a nice job. Here, I'll get a couple of them and I'll show you here. You guys can hold
The ones you did look good.
Yeah.
Hi to the chat, by the way. I didn't get to say hi to everybody. Sparky, Redbird, Tony, John, Nathan, Dave. All you guys. I'm not going back through all that.
Yeah, Dave, just say John, say hi, John, and then the 5 of them that are in there, they can fight over who you're talking to.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I say Dave too. There's a lot of us.
Yeah, Dave, that's right.
All right, I'm going to switch to
couple Steves in there.
You
Yep.
and this focus. Oh, there we go.
Yes, that looks good.
You get the gist. That. Oh boy, that's bad when my phone camera is better than this. Let's try this. There we go. That's one with Mod Podge.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah. And there's one done with Crystal Clear.
Yeah.
Can't really tell the difference. So.
Yeah, for the cost savings, I mean, if they look just as good, why not?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably basically the same stuff.
Probably, yeah.
I'm going to send Tony another invite here. Well, I ought to switch back to the other floor mat, huh? Yeah, there, that's better. Now I'll send Tony another invite.
But anyway, this is that passenger station, and me doing this foam is all kind of getting me to finish my yard, which I need to scenic my yard. That's what I've said this a couple times, but that's my goal for this year is to get this whole yard, this whole side of the layout done completely, scenery and everything. So
It's a heck of a goal.
that is.
I'm sure you'll get it. Huh?
Well, my goal is to get Robert's building done as quickly as possible.
By the end of the year?
It's going to be sooner than that. Well, or scenario number 2, it might be a lot longer than that. I have a situation.
Robert's already looking for the kit to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking for a kit to buy. Hey, Robert has a whole bunch of them. He's looking for somebody to put them together for him.
That's right.
And Joe Rader. Joe Rader's he could do it.
Joe Rader.
There is one thing I hate, and that I don't know why I hate it so much, but I hate building kits. I just despise it.
The time consuming.
Yeah.
Especially if you got to do painting and stuff. And
Yeah, they are. They
probably one of my favorite things to do is build a kit or scratch build.
Yeah. I've got about 10 I'm gonna send you, Wilmer.
Not yet. Not yet. And you know the reason why. I'm probably going to be moving in the next 6 months, one way or the other. The house that I live in, the people that owned it sold it to another guy, and I've never met this guy, and I get a letter from him stating he's jacking my rent big.
Oh, that's good.
So I got to look for another place. So. Oh, you're doing the dialysis now. So, okay. No problems, Tony. No problem. There. Well, I appreciate you being in here in the chat. It's cool.
Yeah.
So,
I get that.
Going through what you're going through.
There's Jonah. Oh, yeah, he's doing another kid for Jack Jack.
No one wants to see his blood. That would probably there might be a few people not handle that too well.
I'm good.
Oh wow! I just saw something that Nathan just said. That's pretty cool, Nathan. Nathan, he says, "How's my layout coming along?" I think he meant along. I'm going to move into an apartment, but it has a bigger basement than the one you have. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
An apartment with a basement.
That's real cool.
Yeah.
So, besides making trees, what else you doing, Dave?
Making trees. I was working on the scenery over there on the other side of the river, putting some trees in place. I'm trying to get to a point where I can start actually pouring the river. I want to be done with this area. I don't want to rush it, but I want to be done with it. I can't run trains. It's bumming me out.
Especially when you got it looking so good. It really does look good.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I like doing scenery. That's one of my favorite things about the hobby is scenery.
Well, I've just done a little wee bit so far, and so far what I've done, I really like it. I like
Yeah.
it almost as much as building the buildings.
Yeah.
So,
I don't mind building the buildings. It just takes time,
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to paint them up and everything too, and which I usually do. So I usually try to paint everything on the sprue.
Yep. This is the first one that I've ever scratch built from a picture,
Yeah.
and did it that way. Everything else was just fantasy, and I made it up in my mind as I was going. But
Yeah.
this was a little bit more of a challenge, and so far I'm having a blast. So
Yeah. No, it looks like you're doing pretty good with it so far. Well, you do good on them scratch builds anyways. You've done a couple for yourself that came out really nice.
yeah, like I said, I didn't use a picture to do those. I just guessed at it pretty much. I knew about how big a building should, a house. I did a house. A house, you got a pretty good idea how big of a house is.
We all remember when you were just a little baby scratch builder, and we were building that first one out of foam core board, the warehouse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I still got it.
And now look at him. He's a master modeler.
I'm
He's all
not a
grown
master
up.
modeler.
All grown up.
I'm having a lot of fun though with it. I really am.
What was it? What was the one you built? Was it a warehouse or something?
That warehouse,
Really?
that was N scale, and it was for my son.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was nice.
I built a warehouse for my son.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
And
thinking of way back in the very beginning.
yeah, that was a DPM kit.
You didn't know you did something for a diorama. Maybe it was a diorama you built way back. You scratched.
Yeah, the diorama. Yeah. Well, I gave it away at my 500
Yeah.
subscribers. Well,
Right. Okay. I remember that now.
and Ralph Greenwood won it, and my son bought it off of him.
Oh, did you really?
My son wanted it. It's up in my son's train room. Is where it is.
That book's.
He said that was your first scratch build, and he says, I wanted it. That's what he said. So
they did a good job on it, especially for being your first shot at it.
Right. I had to redo a bunch of stuff because I was just learning, and that's how you learn.
Yeah. I did the barn on my old layout. That's the only thing I've ever scratch built, I think, pretty much. I think I did a guardhouse for the old intermodal yard. Just a little shack, square cube.
Yeah.
I did do the barn. Because that farm I had was like such a specific spot. Nothing I was seeing kit-wise was going to fit there. I think it was too big. So I had to kind of modify the size to fit.
Hiya, Pappy. Check my text messages. Okay. Benny said the answer to our question. He said the roof should sit below the wall about 2 feet. What did we figure that wall was? Let's see, it's 12. It's more than 2 feet.
Yeah, so the height of the whole building was 18, right? So it's about
Well, you had
what was it, about 4
I had
feet?
20.
What was it,
So
about 4 feet? That section.
I think I had that wall at 8 feet, if I think right. If I think right.
12.
You look.
It was at the whole thing was at 18. The wall under the overhang was 12. Overhang was 2 or 3.
That wall is almost 6 scale feet high. 6 feet. When we put the cap on it, it'll be 6 feet. Oh, you scratching your face there. What's up?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, just allergies, I guess.
Oh, I thought that was a thinking thing. Like, I don't know about this. But he said it should be about
Mosquitoes have been biting already.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. We still got snow on the ground.
There's 17 degrees this morning.
How much?
17.
17, yeah. That sounds right.
And we woke up, Saturday, Sunday, it was snowing.
Oh, man, we kept getting them lake effect snow blasts.
Yeah.
And
You get that down there by you?
oh, yeah, it makes it down this far.
Yeah.
Probably not as bad as it hits you, but we still get it. I'm still on your side of the mountains.
Yeah, that's true.
Anthony said he had a big sleet storm on Saturday. Yeah, no. We had snow. And cold. Very cold. So
Yeah, it was definitely.
yeah, and it's supposed to be tomorrow morning. They're saying we could have an freezing rain in the morning, early in the morning, and 71 degrees in the afternoon.
Wow. I know we're supposed to be about 60 tomorrow.
And then people
At least
wonder
last I
why I'm
heard.
blowing my nose all the time, and I'm seeing the doctor all the time.
You know what, Wilmer? I mean, it is possible that roof is not sunk all the way down, but is only part of the way down. I mean, it could be all the way down to the overhang or up just another couple feet. It doesn't,
It doesn't probably really matter a whole lot.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't think it would matter
No.
because who's going to know besides
Us.
Nobody's going to know because nobody here has the plans to the building, so they have no clue, including us. So it's just a guess on our part.
I agree, Dennis. I agree 100%. He says those are some pretty good looking trees, Dave.
Oh, thanks. If my damn bird would come out as good as the trees, would be in business.
You're going to have to get some hawks or owls or something in those trees, Dave, so we can see them.
Yeah, well, this is supposed to be something an eagle, but I was actually thinking here we have buzzards. Buzzards would be kind of cool.
Yeah, buzzards are pretty big. So
No, Steve 87th, the building's gone. It's nothing but a foundation parking lot looking thing.
Yeah, it's been gone since the 90s. So
Oh, you're talking about the station.
yeah. And it would have been nice if somebody had held on to the blueprints like the Historical Society, but
Yeah.
those probably all went to trash.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't. I'm surprised somebody like from the city or county or something didn't. Or hell, even the railroad probably don't. Not around anymore, but
Well, you know, I never thought about that. That would be registered with the city, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That building.
you'd think so.
You'd think, yeah. You'd think. You have to take a ride to Alexandria.
Yeah. Well, I was planning on doing that in a couple months to get some photos and stuff. So, well, and you gave me the idea, so I'm going to call up the. I'm going to call up the city.
Yeah, call them and ask.
Tomorrow.
You know, they might send you out, copies of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get no ideas. I'm going to put an interior in this. I ain't doing an interior.
You couldn't see it anyway.
Right. There's Charles Gleason and Pappy from Trigoglin, and I seen somebody else I said hi to. I seen was in here. But I haven't said hi to. Huh? Oh well. I passed up. If I haven't said hi to you, hello.
Hello there.
Yep. So when you get done with that scene, Dave, where are you moving to next?
Florida.
Florida.
Tear it all down and move the hell out of this cold weather.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, this is
I don't know.
they're all
Oh,
getting
goodness.
spring fever because they get them nice days and they just get you in the mood and then
Oh, I said fake spring. It teases you.
yeah.
Yeah, it was 75 here today.
Yeah. That's
I'm
okay.
sorry-
When it
sorry, I had
comes
to-
summer and it's a nice cool 80 degrees here and it's
And
110 at your place.
yeah, it'll be
I'll be
110
laughing
here. Yeah. All I can say is I'm glad the train room has an air conditioner.
That'd have been the first thing I'd installed.
Yeah.
So
You guys get a lot of humidity down there too, Robert?
Oh yeah.
does my buildings have basements? No, but some of them have a little bit of a foundation to them. So, but I actually don't dig out a basement and put them in there. I've seen Andy. I'm trying to think of his last name. He does that on his layout. He puts actual foundations, digs them out and puts a actual foundation underneath them. He said it makes it nice when you're trying to fish lights and makes it nice when you remove the building for something or another and then put it back on. It's because the foundation's already there, which ain't a bad idea.
Makes sense.
Yep.
I don't know if I have the patience.
Andy
for
Crawford,
that.
that's right. Thank you, Heath. I'm terrible, really terrible with names. That's the truth. And as older I get, and I've watched Andy talk, I don't know how many times on Model Railroading Live, so.
No basements here though.
Yeah.
He's not going to do a basement for you. He's not going to do an interior for you. Slack it
I
off
know.
there, Wilmer. Can't
Well,
slack it up.
He can't do a basement. The water table's too hot. It would be flooded all the time.
If you've ever been in Louisiana, Dave, you'd take about 3 shovelfuls and you hit water.
Is that right?
Yeah, we don't have basements down here, and especially you start getting into central Louisiana and down there. Northern Louisiana, you can probably go 6 feet, but you get to central Louisiana and you go 2 or 3 feet. That's it. You hit water.
We're like a cellar. Now we got good clay here, man. Nice heavy clay.
Nathan, Mr. Garlic is doing very well. I was supposed to go down there earlier today, but he said he made a trip to Bob Evans and ate some of their sausage, and it didn't agree with him, so he asked me to put it off to another day.
I'd like to go to Bob Evans. There's no Bob Evans down here. That's a good place to eat.
Oh, they got a Chili Bob's barbecue, and they give you a portion that big,
Yeah. Oh, I remember we used to eat there a lot. We were living up in Virginia.
There's PK and W Model Works. How you doing today? So, if you guys have any questions for us, just throw them out there. Any one of us. That was the whole idea, was try to do an open forum there where you can ask us questions. And
looking at pictures of bald eagles. I think I'm painting this thing all wrong.
Hi, Sean. Sean McGee's in the house. Steve 87 says, man, the last time he ate at Bob Evans, there was more butter in the bacon than there was pork.
I got one right here around the corner from you. I go there once in a while. It's pretty good.
They want to know what you're Dennis from Otter Creek wants to know what you're doing, Dave.
Well, I'm attempting to paint a homemade bald eagle I'm making, or a bird.
All right. That'll look cool on one of them trees.
This could go one of these trees I made. I got this idea from that Boomer Dioramas guy, Mercer Mountain Railroad. I just kind of followed along with how he did this tree. We call it conifer trees.
Hey, gentlemen, I'm going to have to get out of here.
All right.
Nobody wants to ask me questions anyway. So,
Robert, I know the layout will never be finished, but from 1 to 10, how complete is it for basic scenery or anything? Nathan wants to know. So there's your question.
2.
2.
Sounds good. Sounds about right.
More than 2.
Yeah, it's it'll be finished eventually. Now I don't know how long I'll be alive after it's finished, but because it might take 20 years.
What is wire? What is it? Wire? Dennis, what are you talking about? Trees?
Trees wire. I pretty much bought the stuff he had, mostly. The trunks are the stem wire, 18 gauge. You see that? That probably won't focus. And then he wrapped the tree and the limbs. You gotta watch the video. It's hard to show. And this is 24 gauge. This green crafting wire. I got them both from Michaels.
He's talking about the eagle, he said.
It's actually made out of the wire.
You made
And
the
then
eagle out of wire?
Yeah, and then I
Hmm.
did I didn't have that modeling paste and stuff that he uses and modeling clay or anything, so I improvised. I used a little bit of tacky glue, and what else did I add into there? I gotta remember now. Oh, a little bit of that. Oh, it's like a putty, not putty, spackling, but it's that real dry stuff. Shit, I can't think of it. That it's lightweight spackling. So, anyways, I made a little paste out of that. I just kind of
Yeah,
filled it.
it looks really good, Dave.
So then that'll be the branch. That'll be the branch, and when I'm done, I'll attach it to the tree.
That blew my mind when you told me you used
Yeah.
wire. I thought he was kidding.
No, not kidding.
No.
No,
I hope you made a video when you did make that thing.
no, I didn't.
Oh,
I really didn't. But I'm
All right,
telling
I
you,
gotta get, but I'll see
Yeah.
y'all.
see
All
you
right,
later,
take care,
Robert. Here, let me switch you back here real fast here.
Yeah.
We'll see you,
Y'all have a
Robert.
good evening.
Okay, Robert. Take care, man.
Thanks for stopping in.
Enjoyed it.
All righty. And we're down to two now. And well, Tony's in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, Otter Creek in Rio Grande. It definitely. It was when you watch his video, and he has so many videos on trees. He does such a great job. This tree is nowhere near as good as his, but for my first attempt at them, I'm pretty happy with them. I probably will do more than just these couple, but they're not hard. They're just time consuming. This little eagle I did here, but I don't like him. He looks like a duck. Or like
Oh, wow.
Woodstock.
From a video point, it looks pretty good. It don't look like no duck to me.
His head's too big.
Yeah.
His body's not fat enough. His head's too big. But that's okay. I just cut him out of the tree and redo that
It'll give
branch.
you the impression of it, and most people, until they spot it,
Yeah.
ain't
Well,
gonna look at it.
if it was going to be in the background, it'd be okay. But this is going to be front and center of this tree. So I'm going to try it. And if I'm not happy with it, period, I'm just going to go ahead and buy one somewhere. Somebody got to make them 3D or something, like Robert was saying, that cat's paw or somebody. Told the wife I actually wouldn't mind getting a 3D printer. Maybe like ask for it from Santa Claus, maybe. I have to probably cut out of here pretty soon. Well, it's almost 8. That's
It's
okay.
almost
There's just so many guys printing stuff, and Jim Tedesco does a great job. And if I can keep that guy busy, I'll tell you what. Me and everybody else.
I'm like Dennis. He says from 3 feet away, it looks very convincing. You know,
Yeah, thanks.
I thought you were joking when you said you made it out of wire. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm a little more happy with this one I'm doing right now, though. It's a little bit smaller. I made the body a little bit more pronounced, like the chest of the body. This one is very flat that I have in there now. We'll see. Like I said, I try to do stuff, and if it works out, it works out, you know. And I like trying to do stuff like, I don't know. When it comes to scenery, I like doing stuff that's not like all store bought. I mean, like this, I use the super trees and stuff, but I make them. I don't buy them made already, you know. Like Andy Mano, he buys a lot of trees from Long Shadow, Bob Long Shadow, and Bob does a great job. But other than it being time consuming, I can make them, in my opinion, where I'm satisfied with them. So I just do it myself. Plus, I enjoy doing it.
All right. Real quick answer to Charles. Charles, I've been probably modeling about 5 or 6 years now. So not very long. And somebody else here. Steve 87th wanted to know what is the most common rail wheel size, 36 or 33. I always thought 33 was your freight, most of your freight, and then 36 was for passenger, wasn't it, Dave?
I think so.
I think that's how it worked.
Doesn't it have to do with tonnage? Like,
Maybe it does have something to do with the tonnage. I'm just saying most the box cars, hoppers, and stuff have 33 inch.
yeah, like these articulated well cars,
Yeah.
like in the pin area where they attach the two cars together, those are 38s, I think. At least for the model, the ones I have here on the railroad. I don't know about real life. They're like 33s on the ends and 38s in the middles. On these 53-foot wells, anyways. But I don't know if that's. I'm guessing it's prototypical, but I have no idea. 33 on auto racks. That makes sense. Actually, I think some of these auto racks, 28s on some of them.
Dave B and SFN scale says 36 inch mostly nowadays.
Yeah, 28 on auto racks.
Yeah.
I mean, at least for HO scale. I don't know what they do in real life. I'm guessing that's then there too, but.
Wigwag says he was looking to build an HO scale hot dog cart
Yeah.
and ended up going down a rabbit hole on how to start a hot dog cart.
How to start a business. See, I'd end up eating hot dogs. I'd have been start researching that, and it makes me want
Well, you know what? If I remember right, Michael McCarville, he does all those little Craftsman kits. I think he did something like a hot dog cart.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I know I've seen them before. You can get them, if you wanted one for on your layout.
I think I don't know if it's Walders or Volker, one of those German companies.
Right.
Yeah,
And
anyway.
again,
They have like food carts or something.
and again, if you know a 3D guy, the guy got a 3D printer, the sky's the limit if they know what they're doing with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who does 3D printing? I know Jim Tedesco does 3D printing.
Yeah.
You might be able to look into that. And then
That
Iron Horse. Does Iron Horse do it?
mini prints,
Only
man.
mini prints do.
Yeah.
I'm
that's-
talking about people we know in the chat.
I mean, my goodness, he even has a pooping dog.
Yeah. I
Has
think
he's
Tedesco
got
had
2
one.
of them.
Leave it up to Jim, right?
Yep. He told me he got 2 of them.
I'm trying to think. Who else does that? What's his name? It's Iron Horse Route or whatever, isn't it?
Oh, Brian, yeah, he's got a 3D printer now, yeah, and he's been going to town. I got one of it. He sent me a diner. Where is it? I think I put it away for right now. 3D printed.
Yeah.
It looks pretty nice and pretty easy to put together.
Yeah.
That's another build. I as soon as he sent that, I was like, ooh, I got the perfect place for that.
Yeah.
It's
always nice when you know you got somewhere to put it.
Right. And my wife, she got me some stuff for my sawmill, Walther's kits for our anniversary. She got those for us.
A sawmill?
I'm going to have a sawmill on here. My railroad's a logging railroad, and I got to have a sawmill. I'm going to have a barrel making company, a sawmill. I got the lumber yard. I'm thinking all kind of things. I'm thinking about maybe even making a furniture factory. A little furniture factory to send my lumber to.
It's not a bad idea.
That all depends on what's going to happen here in the next couple months. It might, the whole thing might change. If I get we move to another place, instead of doing a freestanding one like this, get a place of my own. I get a room. If I can get a room even this same size, I'm going to go like a shelf layout all the way around. That's what I'm going to do.
That's a good idea.
It will change somewhat to give me more room, and I can maybe make a staging yard, some things like that.
You got a beat now. Maybe.
Good night, Tony. You take care of yourself, buddy.
Yeah, if I was ever to tear this down and do it again, after I get the straight jacket off, I'd probably just do a small layout, like a switching. Just a switching
You gotta
layout.
be kidding me. You tore your layout down to do that. But you got going right there. That's awesome. You know what? You got enough stuff there now. That'll keep you busy till probably after retirement.
Yeah, when I get to the point where I can just enjoy it.
Right.
No, I mean, unless we had to move for some reason or we decided to move,
Right.
so I would tear it down now. But I would never build something this big again. I would go small. I would just do like, I don't know, like a little dog bone or something, or just a little shelf switching layout, or I don't know.
I don't know
I
if
think.
after having a big one like that, I don't know if you'd be happy with a small one.
I didn't say I'd be happy, but I don't know if I got it in me to go through all this bench work and everything again, you know?
Right.
So,
Well, you can do
I don't know. I don't know how Jim did it, man.
Well, you know what you know what Mr. Garlic did? He went and paid a guy to make the basic
bench
bench work for him,
Well, that's
and then
smart.
brought it in and set it up, and then he uses cardboard to do everything else, but the basic
really?
bench itself is lumber.
Huh.
And it's interesting. Didn't I take you? No, you haven't been down to my house.
I haven't been down there yet.
No, I was gonna say
Eventually.
well, they're having a train day it's just a Saturday in May.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be helping him with his layout for the train day thing. He's going to have it in there, but it's going to be in Connellsville, Pennsylvania. Was where the start of it is. You go to the Connellsville Canteen. They'll give you a little map and tell you what places you can go to throughout Fayette County. And
You told me about this before, and I never got a chance to get to it that year.
Yeah, you come on over. I'll hand you a controller, and you can grab a train and run a train. He's like 50s, early 60s. I think he's more 50s though. The basic layout, and so you'll have a lot of F units and some steam units. He's got some pretty cool steam units.
That's cool by me.
Yeah,
works for me. It'd be different. It'd be neat because it'd be different than what I run. So it'd be kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not against that at all.
And he's a big B&O guy. And
I like that.
see you later, Steve. 87th. What DCC system I use? I use NCE. I got it's a PowerCAD, the cheap one. Okay, see, PowerCAD.
Yeah. Same here.
All right, people are leaving, and it's 8 o'clock, and I guess they're going to see Heath.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have some dinner. Then maybe I'll catch Heath. He's still on.
Oh, he just starts at 8 o'clock. He waits till we're done. So,
All right.
okay.
Well, it was fun, Wilmer.
Yeah, if I'll probably try to catch you on Thursday morning. If I don't
Oh,
sleep.
yeah.
That's my problem. I sleep in. I get some of them, or especially if I'm up here and I work fairly late, and I go end up sleeping in. So
It's all right. I get it. It's early.
Yep.
But I have like I guess just because of the time, it's a select group of guys, really. I mean, everybody's welcome in, but
right.
because of the time, a lot of guys are sleeping or they're already at work or stuff like that.
So I'm going to bid everybody a good night and God bless. And catch me next week. Next week is my turn to do On Track Tuesday. And we'll get right back on our regular scheduled program.
Yeah.
So
yeah, see you guys Thursday morning. Whoever wants to join in.
Catch Dave with his morning brew. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody. God bless. Take care. And we'll catch you next week. Same time, same back channel.
Yeah. All right, guys. Good night.